manufactured this swing which feels all left.
Yeah.
I'm scared of a practice swing in case it feels wrong.
At the moment, it seems like you've just got one ball flight. So effectively, that face path relationship is pretty much what you're playing with 95% of the time. Oh!
This one, yeah.
Wow. You got loads of power anyway, but this is even more power. This is like consistency 101. So this, for me, is like number one in golf. Understanding this and then getting control of it with our swing, for me, absolutely number one.
Evening guys, I've got a very special video tonight. It's the one and only George. George has been with me now for 2 years. You've probably seen him on the channel in the very early days when he came up for a lesson. But what he is, more importantly, is a fantastic golf coach. And tonight is his first lesson video. So I'm really excited for this. I'm sure you're gonna love it. Enjoy the video. Check George on the booking system, check his availability, and come and experience it for yourself.
Back in the day, when you're playing a lot, you kind of had a natural draw and you just kind of picked up a club, swung it, and that's what it produced.
Yeah, and then when I went back it was fading, so I just kind of tried to work with that.
Yeah.
And I manufactured this swing which feels all left, and I just try and keep it straight, and there's no wiggle before it.
To it.
I'm scared of a practice swing in case it feels wrong.
Right.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
That thing was the end of my golf.
Yeah, so you said the drive hasn't been in the bag for a while.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with a fade, as long as it's intentional.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as we're playing for
Yeah,
it, right?
yeah.
No point, if it's a bit of a problem if we're setting up and playing for a draw and getting a fade, that's that is going to be infuriating, and you can see how you would come to stop loving it so much.
Using a lot of force, I feel like I take a lot out of my upper body.
Right, so it feels quite effortful.
Yeah.
It feels like you're really
Yeah.
going at it. Well, we'll take a look and see what's going on. If you want to take a mid-iron, a 7, 6, 8, whatever you fancy, yeah.
Yeah, that's like a lot in my wrists, and can feel force in my wrists.
At the moment, it seems like you've just got one ball flight.
Yeah.
And that you're not currently able, well, you are able to, you're just not currently influencing a change in that ball flight. So, let's have a go at trying to draw it to the 150.
Okay.
A little chuckle.
It's fading slightly.
Yeah, so that was just pulled a little bit.
That was pulled.
For a functional draw, i.e. for a true draw, we're going to need to start at right of target. Yeah, so it's kind of pulling to the left, right?
Yeah.
So it was a straighter ball flight. I know you didn't strike it, but that's fine. But that was just a straighter ball flight. So actually, what did that tell us about our face and path relationship?
That's still coming across, is it?
Whenever you see a straight ball flight, they're really useful because that tells you exactly where your face and path were. So for that particular shot, that was just left of the 150. But we were trying to draw it to the 150.
Yeah.
So the path is going to influence the curvature, right? So if we had our path slightly to the right of that, what would the ball have done on that shot?
Sliced.
No,
No.
the other way.
True.
Yes. So ball starts where the club face was pointing. Club face is the yellow one.
Yeah.
So if our path was to the right of that club face, the club would be swinging along the orange, but the face would be facing down the yellow. So it would start down the yellow and draw off. Conversely, if the path was to the left of the face, it would still start down the yellow and fade. So effectively that face path relationship is pretty much what you're playing with 95% of the time, because your club face is kind of slightly left of the target, path is a bit more further left, and so therefore it kind of fades back onto target. So if we want to get you back to hitting those draws on demand like you did when you first started playing, we're going to need to shift that path right. We can apply this to another sport, football. David Beckham taking a free kick. You can kind of see what's coming now, can't you? His foot isn't travelling for those super whippy ones. His foot isn't travelling where he wants the ball to go.
No.
He's almost swinging his foot to the corner flag. If he was kind of straight ahead of goal, he's swinging it out to the corner flag. So this, for me, is like number one in golf. Just understanding, recognising this, absolutely number one. If your face-to-path relationship is exactly as you intended every time you play a golf shot, you're going to be a fantastic player. Because you're never going to lose a ball.
Yeah.
You're always going to be there or thereabouts. Okay, if you thin it or you fat it a bit, you know, distance is going to be affected, but you're there or thereabouts.
Yeah.
So actually, understanding this and then getting control of it with our swing, for me, absolutely number one. So they were really nice shots, and it was perfectly functional because you were starting it left to target it and fading it back onto target. Brilliant. But when you went for the draw, essentially, that happened.
Yeah.
And the club face kind of stayed in the same place. Path shifted a little bit, but not enough.
Nowhere near.
Yeah, and I'm guessing it felt like to you shifted it a lot.
Yeah.
So you can imagine, for us to go to a functional draw over here, for you to get your path from there to there is going to feel crazy.
Yeah.
But that's good. Yeah.
We'll draw again.
Better struck. But pull draw again. But that's where we are. And that's why you're here.
Yeah.
So, just want to have a look at interaction with the ground. Put your club to one side for now. We'll jump on these bad boys. So, maybe slightly closer together. Now, if you can just twist your hips or your pelvis. Yeah. And can you do that with keeping the shoulders more quiet, just to dissociate?
No.
You can. There you go. There you go. You literally just said no.
And then he did it straight away.
You did it straight away. But that, I mean, I know it was just a little joke, but actually it's a little bit of a display of how our mental constraints can influence our physical constraints. That's kind of twisting your hips or your pelvis, if you like, and that's just isolated. But what we're going to start to do is learn how to mobilise this by using the ground. So if we just start to make a bit of a walking action, so just heel to toe, pull, and then once we're feeling comfortable with that, we can kind of let the belt buckle twist with it. So the knees can come in, exactly, there you go. Nice walking action. Can you get that belt buckle? Yes, of course you can. There you go. So this is torque from the ground.
Okay.
And it's this, coupled with the other forces and different torques that you'll be generating through the body, that's probably going to quieten the wrist down a bit, so that you're not having to really use them for all the speed. They're just transferring rather than creating. Get that action, again, just on the ground so you can feel it. That's it. And then take your grip on the club, and just have a few swings using that action, and seeing how you can just really nice and soft, no effort, like you could do it all day long. What do you sense?
More rhythm.
More rhythm.
Yeah.
Cool. So already there's some kind of resonance, almost like the body is saying, "Hey, Jonathan, we can use this.
Yeah.
We can use this in a swing." Cool. So just for now, plenty more to do, but have a few shots. Easy swings. Doesn't need to be all out. Just have a sense for it. Cool. Stand on the board and then take your club and just hold it between your thumb and your index finger. And without using the board, we will use the board, it's going to help us, but get that club swinging like a pendulum from now. Yeah, so what did you do first?
Forward.
It was forward, yeah, but it moved, right? So it moved laterally. Yeah. So look where we're releasing this. I mean, we're opposites, but you're releasing this over here.
Yeah.
Your low point's going to be here somewhere.
Yeah.
Way forward of the ball. That's going to give you a strike.
Yeah.
And not only is the low point going to be forward, but it's going to be down as well. Before we can push up, where do we need to go?
Down.
Down. And this is what you don't really do very much in your golf swing, is go up and down. Yeah. So same intention, swinging out to the right, letting the face rotate for the draw. And there we go. You're not necessarily rotating the face consciously, you're just allowing that snap to happen. Perfect. What a golf shot.
Wow.
Crazy, isn't it?
Ah, felt sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a different sound again. And I bet it felt like the ball was made of butter.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the strike you came for.
That is. That feels better.
Swinging out towards that dark green tree and letting that face rotate. Oof. Now that's real compression of the golf ball.
That strike was unreal.
Yeah, and notice
like
how
180.
far that's gone.
And it felt easy.
And it felt easy and it looked easy, and
It's changed everything.
so that is getting the power through to the end of the club. Your impact conditions are so much more functional now. You got some shaft lean, rotated the face, and essentially bring the sweet spot to the ball. Oh,
Best one yet.
wow. That is such a golf shot. Yeah, that's awesome. Wow.
Wow.
That's the best one.
Yeah. Wow. Like a 190 carry that.
That was big. And notice,
I don't feel like I'm using as much energy as what I have been.
No. So what I was just going to point out is that actually, well, you're not taking that recovery step.
No.
Your body is now actually tapping into a bit of vertical force. Maybe because we've unblocked some kind of blockages, and it's been like, right, okay, well, I couldn't do this before because there's no point, it was just going to be wasted. But actually, it's going up a bit more now.
Yeah.
And you're pushing off that left foot. We can go a lot more. You can go down and up a lot more, and that's what we'll do in a sec. And then it's going to be scary, probably up to like the 200 mark. Your body's starting to figure out this sequence.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you say your current handicap is?
8.2.
No chance. But this is like consistency 101.
It is consistent, isn't it? Yeah.
But consistency through allowing or embracing the variability of this.
Yeah.
You know, not getting obsessed with, oh right, yes, and my wrist was there on that one, and my shoulder was there, and my pelvis was there, and then trying to attach kind of, oh right, well, because that was a good shot and I was in this space at this time, your body's organising itself out of an intention.
Yeah.
Your intention here has been to play a draw by swinging right and letting the club face rotate, and your body finds the movement solution for it. So actually, your impact conditions are they have to be, because the ball's doing the same thing time and time and time again. But actually, the way in which it's getting to those impact conditions is highly variable.
Yeah.
But guess what? We've got like the best system in the universe for this to happen. You got loads of power anyway, but this is even more power. That's it. So it's going to be like a 1, 2, 3. It's going to feel like that anyway. Yes. Let's have a couple of shots outside. Essentially what we're looking to do here is create a bit more stretch through the body, stretching the musculature and then letting them go like an elastic band. Yes, but it's more down and then up than it is towards the target. Yes.
Nice.
Perfect. Yes. And let's just see what happens. Throw it back and... Nice.
Oh my god, that strike.
Yeah. Really nice. That was awesome. I love that you committed to it though.
Tried.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. That was
See
brilliant.
the divot after the ball there.
Yeah, nice strike that. Last one with the iron and then we'll get on the slice machine. Okay.
I'll take that.
Nice. Slightly, but this is golf now.
Yeah.
Right.
You're in the
so-
fairway.
Absolutely. You're in the fairway, or you know, you're on the green, whatever we were doing. It doesn't need to be perfect on every shot.
No.
It just needs to be good enough on every shot. And like I was saying earlier, in my opinion, for whatever that's worth, I think face and path are the most important aspects of a golf shot, really, and you got face and path absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
So really, 95% of a golf swing that you intended happened.
Yeah.
Right, let's get that out.
His face.
You could have me going home happy at the minute.
Well, we might get you going
Be
home
surprised,
happier. What
Oh.
a shot. There you go. That's your,
Should we go?
that's your bullet draw with a driver.
That was a rocket.
I mean, if you want to call it a day, let's call it a day.
Yeah, because the kid doesn't get any better than that with that thing.
I mean, that is such an awesome ball flight. Awesome, mate.
Thank
really
you
well
so
done.
much.
No,
Thank you.
pleasure. Thank you for making the journey. That was brilliant.
Mate,
That was awesome.
I'm honoured. Thank you.
You just opened your mind to a few things. You've opened your body to a few more things, and hopefully now you're going to go and practice and enjoy your golf a bit more.
I will. Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm going to play Friday.
So you're happy with
Hey.
Yeah. Thank you
Jonathan,
again.
pleasure.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Well
Cheers,
done, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
If you love the coaching and want to experience the effects of the training that you see with our pupils, you can purchase the GRFI system yourself by following the link in the video description. You'll get all the equipment and a 2-hour download covering all the fundamentals, exploring your movement and how you can use the ground and create those all-important ground reaction forces and transfer them through to clubhead speed and experience the gains that you're seeing in the videos.